Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In this video we're going to be talking about the Fujifilm X70. It's been discontinued, so why did I buy it in 2019? Well, it's because I managed to get photos just like this. And let's talk about it. Let's discuss why this camera is really special to me. Let's go. So, you must be curious, and I was curious too when I watched a Kevin Mullins video. Kevin Mullins is a British wedding photographer based in the UK, well, obviously. I was watching one of his videos and he said he kept the Fujifilm X70 in his back pocket during weddings. Now, this guy has an amazing portfolio. I recommend you check him out. Great piece of knowledge. You really enjoy his content. Now, I haven't shot weddings with this camera myself because I've been doing predominantly videos lately. However, having this in my pocket has been a game changer, and we're going to discuss why that is. One of the main things for me was that it was discontinued, which was kind of curious. I guess it's like having something which is a bit exclusive. This thing, I got it on eBay for around £310. You can do your bloody conversions and calculations and figure out in what currency that is to you. But I think for £310, this was great because I didn't have to baby it. I shoot on an XT3, XT30, XT2, and having something that I don't have to worry about too much. I can just chuck in my pocket. If I drop it, which I did, I'm not gonna be too upset about, which for me is quite reassuring, and I can just go out and have fun, go out, have fun, and just take some of the best photos that were in the moment for myself. Now, I really wish there was a Fujifilm X80, so basically an X70 successor. I remember looking on Fuji rumours that perhaps there's something floating in the little Fuji universe that something like this might be possible, but we're just gonna have to wait and see. So for now, this will be great. I didn't want to spend too much money on the X100F series. Though they are amazing cameras, but I couldn't justify spending that much money on a pocket camera. Being a pocket camera has been a game changer for me. Chloe, my girlfriend, and I, we've been able to have holidays together. I've been able to leave this camera just in my pocket. I don't need a camera bag anymore, basically. And you can see from the photos that this was just a really nice experience. We're able to actually have fun together and not stress about trying to get the best photos possible, which actually makes them to be really good photos overall. So let's do some quick fire. Let's go over what I like and what I don't like. Right off the bat, this thing is different because I have the flip up screen, which is very peculiar for a Fujifilm camera. Fuji, if you're listening, adopt this more into your cameras. This would be amazing. Chloe and I were able to just take selfies, living the moment, have fun together, whilst maintaining that nice Fuji quality that we all know and love. It has been really good for me. It'd be nice in perhaps the X-T4 or the X-H2 that you can get a fully articulating screen, but that's for another topic, that's for another video. We're talking about a pocket camera for now. Next up, it's a pocket camera. So as you can guess, you literally put it in my pocket. I can literally walk around the street like this, and if I see something interesting, if I see some gorgeous piece of light, I can get it out, I can take the shot, and it works in auto ISO. That's the settings I've personally used, and it's been a game changer for me. Next up is the build quality. This thing is an all metal design. Like I said, I dropped this camera, so it has a bit of a dent on the bottom. Luckily, I kind of anticipated it. I stuck my foot out, managed to ease the drop, if you will, and luckily it's okay. It still switches on, it still works. But having said that, for £310, that's pretty damn good, man. Next up is that Fuji quality that we all know and love. 16.3 megapixels is enough for me to work my highlights, my shadows, and just get the general edits done. It's not the same as an XT3 or an XT2, however, for personal candid photos, it works just fine. I'm able to grab amazing shots, edit them the way I want. Another thing what really drew me to this camera was to keep my workflow consistent. Even if the photos are personal, it's still my brand and my style, and I like to shoot in classic chrome. I know a lot of you out there, you all have your favorite film simulation. Mine personally is classic chrome. This basically ticks it off my list, and having classic chrome for me is something that I really enjoy shooting in. It's my preferred film simulation, and having that consistent from my Instagram grid, from my portfolio. I mean, some of these photos, despite them just being spur of the moment, have been some of my favorite photos to date. So yeah, having classic chrome for me was a big win. This camera has an 18.5mm lens, which is fixed. At 2.8, it's enough to work with. It's enough to get those nice street photography photos. You just whip it out, get the landscape. I really like working with it, you know what I mean? Like, having the 18.5 is a nice general lens. Really nice to work with. It's an all-rounder. So, sounds great, but what don't I like about this camera? What's there not to like? Well, to be quite frank, who is bloody Frank? Why do people say that? Anyway, video. We're not even gonna go into video here. The video on this is just, it's not usable. You might as well use a mobile phone. I'm being serious, just use a mobile phone. Another issue. The dreaded 2.5mm headphone jack. Again, going back to video, it's just not worth it. The battery on this camera is not your regular Fuji batteries. I have about 10 of the N26, I think it's called. I'll write it down here. I have about 10 of the regular Fuji batteries. This camera does not work on that battery, which is understandable for its size. However, I'm able to work around this by charging it with micro USB. Plug it in overnight, pick it up in the morning, and I'm ready to shoot, ready to leave in my bag, just have a good old time. Overall, this camera, despite its flaws, is all about having fun. It's cheap, it's reliable, it's good to use, it's good for me and Chloe, my girlfriend, to go out, have fun, share family moments together. I took her to a concert, I lost the cap. I'm not too attached by it. It's whatever, you know, like I bought this camera to purely have fun and to enjoy myself and not to be too attached to it being professional. And it does exactly what it's meant to do, and that's take great photos. So if you're someone that's flirting with Fuji, you know, you like to see it on the sidelines, you say, hello, how's it going? But you never really commit to it. This is a good camera to have fun and play around with and then just enjoy what Fuji has to offer in terms of quality, because you still get good Fuji quality. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed the photos. There have been some really lucky shots. They're all something I've really been dying to grab because I've always wanted to have a camera just in my pocket just to take out and grab in really unusual circumstances. Check out the Instagram. The Instagram is booming. We have a new review coming up soon. The bloody Mitakon 35mm f/0.95. I know you guys are waiting for that. You guys have been telling me, what lens are you shooting on right now? What is this bloody lens? And yeah, next week, I will make sure I do that video for you guys. And apparently 80% of you guys are not actually subscribed to my bloody channel. What is wrong with you? Hello, you. Yes, you. Hit the bloody subscribe button. I'm making this awkward, I know, but we're here now, so we might as well just do it because you're part of the 80%. 80% is a lot. I mean, that's more than Brexit. Let's be real. Anyway, I will see you next week. Ciao for now. And if you made it to the end of this video, thank you so much, guys. And this photo right here was taken in the X70, which is my personal favorite. And you guys have given some great feedback, which inspired to make this video. This photo has now also become a screensaver on my phone. And I wanted to give it away for you for free. There's a link in the description box. You can click and download the raw file, the screensaver, and a high resolution of it as well in JPEG. So yeah, thank you to you guys. If you want to donate or give a little bit for me and Chloe to like pay our rent, you know, that would be fantastic. And pay for pizza. Yes. But yeah, big thank you. Enjoy the raw file of the X70 if you don't have it and you want to play around with it. Catch you next week.